Yesterday we met our three teams who are fighting out for the top spot in the Maggi Kitchen Showdown for 2015. We also met the other two judges, Maggi Chef Richard Brogan and netballer Kayla Cullen. They'll be helping me with probably one of the hardest parts, judging. Enough of me talking, let's see what the teams are cooking.
I've still got to do the time, but that shouldn't take long. Oh, this is with a flatbread, and it's Mediterranean meat ultimate. Oh, nice. And it'll just give it a bit of a zing.
My mince pan's warm, so I'm just going to tip my mince in there.
Yeah. Okay, good. We need to get that mince on as fast as we can.
Yeah, I know.
I'm about to toss the carrots. Looking good, Catherine.
Okay. I'm here with MD6, which is Marcel, Damon, Daniel and Michael. They are making a dish called the Mediterranean Magic, which consists of chicken, their protein, a flatbread, which is their carb, and a fresh salad, which is their veggie content. I'm loving the variety and the colour that you're using in your salad. It looks great and it adds a lot of nutritional value to this meal. Do you want to be a chef when you're older?
Oh yeah, I might do.
Well, when Kayla came over and asked me if I wanted to be a chef, well, what was running through my mind then was, yeah, I'd quite like to be a chef. I think it'd be quite fun owning my own restaurant and things. I think it'd be quite cool to have one of those and sort of brag to your friends about it.
Yeah, it'd probably be good.
Fish and chip shop.
How long does the pumpkin will be needed?
5 minutes.
Annabelle, I've never personally tried gluten-free flour/pasta before. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest.
I was a bit worried because I hadn't had anybody say that to me, and I was worried that he might not like it.
So it's like normal pasta, apart from it kind of cooks differently, and also when it rolls, you don't have to roll it as much.
Annabelle, lasagna is meant to be a really rustic dish that's kind of just chucked together in one pot. You're kind of poshing it up using rings and stuff. I don't know how I feel about that.
So what we're just doing is just making it into a stack so that it presents quite nicely.
Right. Will I still get that rustic country lasagna taste?
Yes, you will get the taste with the mince because Alessia's putting so many good herbs and spices in there.
Okay, I sure hope so.
I'm going to start searing the pork.
So, Georgia, you've got the pork ready, you've already sealed it, and you've still got 35 minutes to go, which could be a little bit too early to go in the oven yet, do you think?
Yeah.
The thing about pork is a really beautiful piece of meat, but it dries out really quickly. So that today is the key thing that you've got to get right. Really focus on the pork, don't overcook it.
When Richard came over, I wasn't really paying attention to the clock. I was kind of getting a bit, caught up in the moment. And so he reminded me that I should probably wait until 20 minutes in to put the pork in.
So, Richard, Kayla, how do you think today's going so far?
Mike, I think there's some really interesting things going on. With the Zesty Chicks here, gluten-free pasta, really got to watch the texture on that. We've got some chicken thighs going on. Love chicken thighs, make sure we trim them. And then with the Food Whisperers, a little bit concerned that they might overcook the pork. So we'll see how we go.
Okay, you've obviously got your eyes on everything there, Richard. Kayla, what are you seeing?
I'm loving how everyone is working together and they all have their individual jobs and everyone is making great progress on their dishes.
Yeah, it's very well organised, isn't it? Okay, well, the cooking is underway and it is smelling great in the kitchen.
Loads of garlic.
Coming up tomorrow. Now, that's really reducing. Who's keeping an eye on that?
It's me. 5 minutes, perfect.
I'm hoping your flatbread's not burnt.
I think I'm going to put it in about 20 minutes so that it has 8 minutes or 10 minutes at the most to cook.
Yesterday, our three teams started cooking, getting advice from myself, Richard and Kayla. They've got 30 minutes left before their dishes need to be plated up. Let's get back to the action.